Hello, Bianca. I was just wondering how to put the heating on. It's quite chilly in the house, and I was hoping to warm up a bit.
Oh, your heating panel is under the stairs. You just have to press the button on the side a couple of times and the heating should come on for a few hours.
Oh no, dear. I know how to operate my heating. I'm not a simpleton. I wanted to know where your heating controls are.
Why do you want to know where my heating controls are?
Because I'm at your house, of course. Please try to keep up, dear. It's quite exhausting having to repeat myself all the time.
Yeah, it's just, why are you at my house while we're away? I never agreed to it, and how did you even get inside? You don't have a key.
Oh, Jacob made me one last year when you went on holiday to Spain for a week. He said I needed it just in case something happened to the house whilst you two were away.
Okay, that makes sense, but why are you using it to go into my home whilst I'm not there? You have your own house to live in, so I'm not quite sure what you're doing in mine.
There's no need to be so snappy about it. I'm only here because I was after the recipe of the chicken that you made the other day. It was very tasty, and I wanted to make it again for myself and some friends. I thought I'd come and get the recipe myself instead of bothering you about it.
Well, I don't mind if you want the recipe, but I really would rather you ask me for it instead of helping yourself into my home.
But Jacob gave me the key, and he knows that I come in here all the time. The only reason I messaged you today was because he was busy and I couldn't get a hold of him to ask him where the heating was.
Hang on. What do you mean you're in there all of the time?
Well, when I get bored, I come over and just hang out. It's not that big of a deal, really.
Not a big deal. That's my home. I don't want people just helping themselves to it when I'm not there.
Don't get so worked up. Jacob knows I'm here.
Well, he never told me. Hang on. Is that why things have gone missing? Like the desserts that I made for Jacob and I? And the steak that I was going to cook for our date night?
I might have helped myself to a few things from the fridge. I didn't realize that you were going to use them for a date night. Honestly, you should really write your name on things if you don't want anyone to use them.
It's my house. I shouldn't have to do anything. It's a given that everything in that house is mine and Jacob's.
Don't be so selfish, Bianca. It's good to learn to share. Anyway, I can buy you a steak and some puddings if it really means that much to you.
That's not the point, Lola. The point is that you just waltzed into my home and helped yourself to things that are most definitely not yours. What else have you taken? I noticed that a few of my favorite shirts have gone missing, along with my favorite scarf. Was that you? Have you taken them?
I might have borrowed a few things. Jacob said it was okay, and I planned on returning them once I was finished with them.
Oh my god, Lola, you can't just take my things.
Jacob said it was fine, and I'm more inclined to listen to my son than his wife.
I don't care what Jacob said. These are my things, not his. I have bought them with my own money, so Jacob has no say over what happens with them. You can't just take them without even asking me if you can even borrow them. And another thing. I don't really want you in my home when I'm not there. Could you please leave?
Fine, but I'll be telling my son how you've treated me today. Just you wait.
Well, don't worry. I've got a few things that I need to say to him myself.
Bianca, why were you so horrible to my mom this afternoon? What has she done to deserve such a vitriolic reaction from you?
What do you mean I was horrible to her? I wasn't anything of the sort. All I did was tell her that I don't want her in our house when we are not there.
That's not all you did. She told me that you screamed at her about borrowing your things and that you were incredibly rude when she told you that she accidentally ate the food you bought for our date tonight. How could you be so mean to an old woman like that? Especially when she's not even done anything to you. I really don't appreciate you treating my mom that way.
Hang on a moment. I never screamed at your mom. All I did was tell her that I don't want her taking my things without asking me first. And yes, I was annoyed that she had eaten the food that I planned to cook for us, and I believed I have a right to, but I didn't yell or scream at her about it.
Well, she said you did.
So you're just going to believe her over me? I can show you our text messages if you want.
I don't need to see the chat between you two. All I want is for you two to get along. To be honest, you've always been a little standoffish with my mom. I get that you're a little jealous of her and all the attention I give her, but it can't be helped, really. I'm her only son, and she raised me all by herself after my dad left us. I can't just abandon her now because I married you. You really need to work on being a bit kinder and more open to her. If she wants to go around to our house when we're not there, I'm fine with it. Her house is old and practically falling down anyway. With how drafty it is there, it really is better if she spends her days in our home. At least that way she won't get sick.
Fine then. If she's going to be spending time in our home while we're not there, using our electric and heating and everything else, she can pay a certain amount towards our bills every month.
What?
Well, if she's using our home during the day, then she'll be increasing all of our bills. If she wants to do that, then she'll need to contribute to the bills as well. It's likely that everything could go up at least a few hundred a month with how often she leaves all of the lights on and everything. And what about the food that she's eating? I've been buying twice as much food because I thought you were raiding the fridge at night.
Well, I can't really ask her to do that.
It's either that or she can't go round.
I can't leave her in her house. Like I said, it's practically falling down because of how old it is. She'll freeze there.
Look, I understand that you want to look after your mom, but maybe we could come up with a compromise? How about we take a look at how much it'll cost to get the house done up a little bit? I'm sure if we put our finances together, then we can at least plug up any cracks and drafts that might be coming through.
Yeah, that might actually work. I'll have a word with my mom about it.
Okay, let me know what she says.
Hey Bianca, Jacob told me what you discussed last night, and I would be grateful if you could help me out.
Of course. Like I told Jacob yesterday, I'd be more than happy to put our finances together and see if we can get something done for you.
Well, actually, in regards to that, I couldn't help but notice last time I was around your house that you actually have quite a bit of money lying around in your bank account.
Huh? What do you mean? How on earth would you know what is in my bank account?
Well, I was just doing a bit of tidying up for you and happened to come across some of your bank statements. $45,000 is quite a bit to have tucked away.
Hang on.
I was just thinking, with that kind of money, you could pay to have my house done up completely, like renovated to the max. Of course, you and Jacob would get the house once I was gone, and it'll probably have gone up in value by then as well. It's a win-win for all of us.
Okay, you need to slow down, Lola. First of all, why on earth did you think it was okay to go through my bank statements? I keep those in a drawer in my home office, so I know that they weren't just lying around. You have to have gone and purposely snooped through my things to find those. As well as that, how dare you decide what I should do with my money?
Well, it's not just your money now, is it? It's my son's as well, considering he's your husband.
Actually, it's neither of ours. That belongs to my mom.
Huh? I thought your mom was in a care home and too senile to even know what money is anymore.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't talk about my mom like she was an idiot. She has dementia. And yes, she is in a care home. However, that money is still hers. I'm simply her financial caregiver, so that she doesn't end up losing it to scammers. But that doesn't mean I can spend it on whatever I want. It's all used to facilitate her care and to give her the best quality of life that she can have.
Look, not to be mean, but your mom likely doesn't have long left. I'm sure she'd appreciate the money going towards helping her daughter and her family out more than having it sit in a bank account doing nothing. You're in charge of the money, so technically you can do anything you want with it. Besides, it'll be yours when she passes on. So why not just use it now when it'd be really helpful? I mean, it would sure help me out.
No, that's not happening.
We'll see what Jacob has to say about this. I want my renovated house, Bianca, and I'll be getting it whether you like it or not.
Bianca, what's this that my mom's on about? We have $45,000 that you're not telling me about?
No, we don't. As I told your mother, that money is my mom's. I'm just her financial caregiver. That doesn't mean I get to spend it as I please. It all goes towards keeping my mom as happy as possible and paying for her spot in the care home.
Oh, don't give me that rubbish. Your mom has no need for that much money. We can use that to do up my mom's house properly, like she's asked us to. And like she said, we could probably sell it on for more when she dies too.
That would be 20 years from now, at the very least. And like I told your mother, that's my mom's money, so I'm not doing anything with it. In fact, it's actually illegal for me to do so.
No one would care. I mean, your mom will probably die soon anyway, and to be honest, it'd probably be better if she did. She's not really contributing anything to our lives.
How can you say that? You know how much I love my mom. She means the world to me. How can you be so callous? Sometimes it strikes me how much you've changed since we got married, and not for the better.
Look, I'm just being realistic. That money's going to waste when we could really use it.
You mean your mom could really use it?
So what if she could? We'll get it back and more probably, eventually.
You know what? I can't do this anymore.
Can't do what?
You might not care about your mom and look forward to her dying, but I'm trying to give my mom the best life she can have with whatever time she has left. I want to spend my time with her and make sure that she's comfortable, not planning about how to spend all of her money. Oh, and don't think that I don't know that you've been seeing someone behind my back.
What? No, I haven't.
Oh, please, I'm not an idiot. All those times you had to stay late at work. Yeah, I know you were really sneaking off to spend time with that coworker of yours. In fact, I've been planning to do this for quite some time now. I just needed to gather enough evidence so that the judge would rule in my favor.
Judge? Favor? What are you on about?
Jacob, I want a divorce.
What?
I've already submitted all the papers, and because I have evidence of you cheating, the judge is sure to dissolve our marriage.
Wait.
My lawyer will be in contact soon. Goodbye, Jacob.
So, I've just had the bill from the contractors. They've almost finished tearing down all of the old foundations and are ready to start putting new ones up. I just need you to sign the bill and pay them before they'll begin construction, though. I can't wait to get out of this dingy little flat. Bianca? Hello?
Oh, hello, Lola. What did you want?
I need you to pay the builders working on my house. They won't start any new construction until they've been paid a deposit up front.
Well, I'm afraid you'll have to talk to Jacob about that. It has nothing to do with me.
Oh, don't give me that. You're the one with the money, remember? We're using the money from your mom's account, your inheritance.
I don't remember ever agreeing to that. Besides, Jacob and I are no longer together, so anything to do with you has no bearing on me anymore.
What? What do you mean no longer together?
We got divorced. I discovered your son was cheating on me, and the whole thing with my mom's money really was the last straw. I filed for divorce weeks ago. I'm not too surprised he didn't tell you, though.
But what about my house? It's practically in pieces. I need the money to build it again.
That's not my problem. I never even agreed to it in the first place. You'll have to take it up with your son.
But surely, with divorce, Jacob gets half of the assets and money.
Unfortunately, that's true. But considering he was the one to cheat, I got the most in a 70-30 split.
And the $45,000? 30% of that is still $12,000 roughly.
And like I said, that isn't my money. It's my mom's. No one can touch that but her. Really, you should try and listen better. It's quite exhausting having to repeat myself.
Why, you little...
Yeah, I'm just going to cut you off there. I really have no reason to talk to you anymore, so don't contact me again, okay?
But where's Jacob?
I don't know and I don't care. Good luck with your house, or more like a pile of bricks now. See ya. After that, I didn't bother contacting Jacob or his mom again. I spent as much time as I could with my mom and made sure she was comfortable until the end. I did end up inheriting the rest of her money, and thanks to Lola, I decided to invest it into doing up properties and then selling them on. I ended up making quite a lot of money from doing this, and it's all thanks to Lola suggesting I do it with her house. And coincidentally, I did end up doing it to her home, only she had sold it off by then. It was in complete disarray as the builders had left the moment they knew they wouldn't get paid. I ended up fixing the house up pretty nicely and sold it on for a lot more.
Hi, honey, are you there? Why are you not answering your calls?
I'm sorry, Mom. I can't talk on the phone right now, but I'm free to chat if you want. What's up?
It's about your sister.
What is she up to this time round? I still don't agree with her plan to get married on a cruise ship. It all sounds like a waste of money to me.
At least she's ready to get married. I'm actually texting you about her wedding. It's not gonna happen, Miranda. Eddie broke off their engagement.
What? My God, when did this happen?
3 days ago, while they were both in Paris. How could Eddie be so heartless? Breaking my poor girl's heart like that?
I don't get it. I thought he loved her. Why the sudden change of heart?
Well, I guess he fooled all of us. I can't believe this happened when it's just a few weeks to our girl's trip to Dubai. And now I doubt it will ever hold. People are just so inconsiderate.
Girls' trip? What girls' trip are you talking about?
Oh, nothing much. Rose and I had planned a trip to Dubai to have a good time.
Why am I just told about it now? I'm also a girl. Why wasn't I invited?
See, this isn't about you, okay? It's about your little sister. She was so ready to get married and settle down with Eddie, but the fool broke her fragile heart. Now she is depressed and I have no idea how she will pull through.
I feel bad for her. It must be really hard on her. I can't imagine what she's going through at the moment.
It's really hard on her.
I'll reach out to her later. It might seem hard right now, but eventually she will get over it.
I know she will. Eddie didn't deserve her anyway.
He is a nice guy, though.
Are you going to support him instead of your sis? Anyway, I have to go now. We'll talk later. Bye, sweetie.
Talk to you later, Mom. Rose? What up, Rose? Please answer my calls.
I'm sorry, I'm just not in the mood to talk right now.
I understand. I'm so sorry about what Eddie did to you.
It still hurts a lot. The annoying thing is that I never saw it coming. It came like a bolt from the blue. I doubt I will ever get over this.
Everything takes time, Rose. You'll heal soon, I promise.
I don't want to heal. I just want Eddie back. We've been together for 5 years. We shared so much together. We created beautiful memories, yet he broke up with me over text? Just like that?
Over text? That is rude.
He left me in Paris, so I had to go home by myself. Since then, I've been trying to contact him, but none of his numbers are going through. He blocked me everywhere, even on social media. What do I do, Miranda?
He is going to great lengths just to let you know that he wants nothing more to do with you. He can fall into a hole for all I care. If he wants nothing more to do with you, then you should let him go as well.
Let him go? I can't do without Eddie.
This is just a phase. You just had your heart broken, so it's okay to feel this way. But eventually, you'll come to see that you really don't need Eddie as much as you think you do. You will definitely be fine without him.
You don't understand, Miranda. But then why am I surprised? This is who you've always been. I've got to go now. Say hi to Matt for me.
Will do. Talk to you later.
Hi, honey. You there?
Yeah, how are you doing, Mom?
I'm okay. there's something I need to talk to you about.
Okay, what is it?
It's about you and your fiance, Matt.
Okay, is there a problem?
I think so. You guys have been engaged for over a year now, and before that, you dated for 3 years. Don't you think it's high time you both settle down?
Settle down? What do you mean?
Don't play dumb with me, Miranda. When are you getting married?
Mom, Rose just got her heart shattered. We shouldn't be talking about me getting married right now.
Rose will be fine. I just don't get why you're hesitant to marry a man who's such a great catch as Matt. What the hell are you waiting for?
I'm just not ready, Mom. Forever is a long time, and I need to be mentally prepared before I walk down the aisle.
You've been together for 4 years now, and you're still not prepared? Do you need another 4 years? Your fiance is a frigging millionaire. You can be sure that an endless string of ladies are on him. You should grab him and never let go.
Mom, I've told you many times, I'm not with Matt because of his money. I love him for who he is. The same way he loves me for who I am. That is why I know for a fact that no one will take him from me.
You foolish girl. Just pray that by the time you're finally ready to get married to him, he will still be by your side.
Don't worry, Mom. Matt is not like that, I assure you.
Whatever. Time will tell. Sweetie, are you online?
Hi, Mom. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Are you busy?
A bit, but I can make time for you. Should I just call you?
No. What I want to discuss with you will be easier said by text.
Is there a problem? Did something happen? How's Rose?
Rose is still depressed and down, and I'm trying to cheer her up. It's not easy, but a mother's gotta do what a mother's gotta do, right?
What are you talking about, Mom? You're beginning to scare me. Do you need money?
This is not about money, Miranda. It's about your sister. We both know how much she was looking forward to her wedding with Eddie, but things went sideways and she was left heartbroken.
Okay, this is not news anymore, Mom. What is happening?
I'm getting there. We also know that you've been in a relationship for over 4 years now. 3 years dating and 1 year engaged with no marriage in the foreseeable sight. Am I right?
There is marriage in my future. Just because I don't want to do it right now doesn't mean I will never do it. And what does my relationship have to do with what's going on with Rose?
Everything. When we love people, we make sacrifices. Now, you need to make a sacrifice to help your sister heal.
I'm still not getting where all this is going.
You need to give Matt to Rose. Let her get married to him.
What? Is this a joke? Are you for real?
I know this will hurt you, but since you're not ready and you have a baby sister that is ready, why not just let her marry him?
You seem really serious. Like, this isn't a prank or something.
Why would I joke about something like this?
Jesus, I can't believe you, Mom. How can you make such an outrageous demand?
I'm doing what's best for my family. You know that.
No, I don't, because I don't see how this is the best for me.
Your sacrifice will help your sister find happiness.
What about my happiness? Anyway, I'm done with this conversation. Have a great day.
I'm not done talking to you, girl. Miranda.
Miranda, come online.
I'm here. What is it?
What did you say to Mom that made her so heartbroken?
You mean what did you say to me?
Come on, I'm your baby sister. Do you have to be so selfish?
My God, you're in on this too? Why on earth would you want to get married to Matt? He doesn't love you, neither do you love him.
I tried that thing called love, remember? And it didn't work out. I know Matt has been asking you to get married, but you keep postponing it. You're not ready, I am. If we get married, everyone will be happy.
No, everyone will not be happy. Did Mom plant this silly idea in your head? If you must know, I have some goals I really need to achieve before settling down.
What stupid goals? I think you're just being selfish.
What?
Do you know Matt is a big catch? He's a millionaire. Everyone wants him. But you are just so relaxed and nonchalant a smart girl will take him from you and marry him. That is why I have to get married to him. This way, we can keep the millionaire within the family and we will all be set for life.
Seriously? So this is what all this boils down to? Money.
Of course. Wasn't that your plan when you started dating him?
What? Hell no. I love Matt for who he is, not for his heavy bank account.
Well, you have to let me marry him.
Why? So that you and Mom can make him go bankrupt the same way you did to Eddie?
What a horrible thing to say.
Come on, we all know the truth. Eddie broke up with you because you became too demanding. He was basically a cash cow for you and Mom, and you were making no effort to hide it. I'm certain the girls' trip to Dubai you and Mom had planned was meant to be sponsored by Eddie as well.
It's a man's job to take care of his woman.
No, it's a woman's job to take care of herself. You're responsible for everything that's happening to you. I won't allow you to do to Matt what you did to Eddie. Besides, I love him too much. Even if your intentions were pure, I still would never let you have him.
Miranda, think about this and stop being so selfish.
If you have nothing else to say, goodbye.
Goodbye? I am not done talking.
Hi, Miranda. Are you there? Sweetie, it's been a week. How long are you planning to snub us? We are your family, girl.
What kind of family are you? You both are plotting to ruin my relationship. Family does not do that to each other.
Families look out for each other, and that's what I'm trying to do here. I want a good life for my girls. You know how hard it was to raise you both? We were always scraping by. That is why I want you girls to marry rich. Your men need to be able to take care of you. Now, you have a man who can do that, but you are not ready to marry him, so give him to your sister.
Mom, we need to stop talking about this.
You need to understand where I'm coming from here, girl. I just want what's best for our family. Are you even considering Rose, who will have to marry someone she doesn't love soon after suffering a heartbreak? Everything we are doing here is for each other. Why are you being so inconjurable?
This is the last time I'll talk about this. The next time either of you mention this to me, I'll cut off ties with you guys. I'm so done.
You can't do that. We are family.
Rose? What the hell do you think you're doing?
I don't understand.
Did you really think Matt wouldn't tell me that you reached out to him? What the hell is wrong with you? Why would you ask my fiancé out?
Come on, don't tell me you didn't see this coming. I'm ready to do what you're unwilling to do. Don't make me the bad guy here.
You are the bad guy. Don't you even care about my feelings at all?
I asked you nicely, didn't I? But you refused. Then Mom decided that we should take matters into our own hands.
Mom told you to ask Matt out? Well, I'm not surprised. You guys deserve each other. You don't care about me. You and Mom are always against me, and now it's obvious that this will never stop.
We're just doing what's necessary, Miranda. Try to understand.
There is nothing to understand. This is the height of it, and I can't take it anymore. I'm done with you both trying to ruin the beautiful relationship I have with Matt. Henceforth, I want nothing more to do with either you or Mom.
Come on, Miranda. It hasn't gotten that bad yet.
Oh, it has. As of today, I have no sister and I have no mother. Relay that to your mother for me, okay?
You're really cutting us off? You want to spend Matt's money all alone, right? How can you be so selfish? It's a shame if you can't see that you and Mom are the selfish ones here. I am done with you both. Can you at least tell Matt to place Mom and I on a $5,000 monthly allowance? Maybe then we will be able to forgive you for choosing to keep him to yourself. Miranda, are you there?
I cut off all ties with my sister and mother. Matt and I got married a year later. It was a simple and quiet wedding by the seaside, and Mom and Rose weren't invited. Things were hard for them financially because they had always depended on men to foot their bills, and I believe they deserve what they got. Matt and I are happy, and guess what? I am 12 weeks pregnant.